What is up, everyone? It is Saturday night. I was going to wait until tomorrow to play this game. I'm probably going to post it tomorrow, which would be Sunday, but I really wanted to play. I've been looking at the roster sheets and all the players in this game, and I'm pretty excited to play it. It's going to be Chicago at San Francisco. Um, it kills me this game because if you look at some of the names here for Chicago, with Johnny Morris. I've never heard him, but Mike Ditka, Gale Sayers. I never heard of the quarterback Rudy Bukic, but you've got John Arnett. John Arnett was like a star in my 1958 set with the Rams. I actually got his card right here. So this is his 1958 card, and you can see he's a 5. He's a halfback and a wide receiver 5. He's the kick returner, the punt returner. He's an A6. Look at all those low odd numbers in his run column. I mean, he's at 14, he's getting yards, which is not normal. But then if you look at his 1965 card, which is 7 years later with the Bears, it's nothing like. He's a 3. He's not even a return. He's a backup returner. We might see him get a punt return or two. And his rush numbers are not good. But he did get carries for the Bears that year, so I'm gonna honor those. So let me put this back. I'm looking forward to playing this. And what's weird about this game is that you look at some of the players in this game and you look at the teams, and the Bears are a 40 offense. They've also got Dick Butkus on defense, which is going to be fun to play with. They're a 39 defense. They're a 40 and a 39, but you look at the 49ers. They're a 41 with John Brody, who I know, but I don't know anybody else in this team. I've heard of John Brody, and that's it. On defense even, let's see. I've heard of Kerman Alexander, I think. But you look at them, they're a 41, but they're a 34 on defense. So the Bears are clearly the better team on paper here. But in this game, in real life, the 49ers won 52-24. They just destroyed them. So I'm very much looking forward to playing this game just to see what happens different from real life. Because in real life, you're not playing it on paper. You're actually going out and doing it, where in here it's all on paper, it's all dice, dice rolls and that kind of thing. So I actually think the Bears are going to win this game, but we'll see. So anyway, I was going to wait until tomorrow to record, but it's only 6. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. I got the NCAA tournament getting ready to start here up in front of me. I might as well try to play a quarter or a half or something, and then I'll just release this on Sunday, and then you'll see the rest of it, throughout the first half of the week. So let's get started here. San Francisco will be kicking off, and Chicago will be returning. So for San Francisco, we've got Tommy Davis as our kickoff guy. 55 for Davis is not Tommy, this one. 55 for Davis is a 25, and a 25, as we know, is a touchback. So, 75 yards. And I might be talking a little bit lower because my back door is open right now because the dog is here and he wants to run outside. And it really hasn't started raining yet. I think once it starts raining, it's going to rain for the next 7 or 8 or 9 months. That's what the weather radar looks like. So we'll see what happens. First and 10 of the 20 for the Bears. Again, we've got guys like Gale Sayers and quarterback Rudy Bukic. He's a 4. Sayers is a 5. We've got Mike Ditka as a tight end. He's a 4. Johnny Morris is a 4. Like, this is a pretty good offense. Really excited to see how this goes. And then our defense again, 34. We almost had it. I have not had it yet, but we almost had where every player was a 3. And then I got to Jimmy Johnson, not that Jimmy Johnson or that Jimmy Johnson, and probably not that Jimmy Johnson either. And he was a 4. So it ruined my everybody was a 3 that I don't think I've ever seen yet playing this game. So, all right, let's get started here. Niners are a -6 on defense. So the Bears have a bit of an advantage there. They're only a -2 on defense. Okay, so let's and then finally, I keep saying let's get started, but then I don't get started. The Bears are a 57-43 team, which is, I'm going to round it down to 55-45. So 1 through 11 is going to be your run plays, and 12 to 20 is going to be your pass plays, with 18 and 19 as medium and 20 as long. All right, here we go. All right, 12. So we're starting with a short pass for the Bears. So Rudy Bukic is going to come out and throw the ball here. and 53 and 55. So your defense is an A, D. And your ball carrier, your receiver is going to be Bill Martin. Now, funny thing about Bill Martin, there he is. He's the backup punter. He's a C1. He's an ET1 and an FB1. Like, he's not much of a player here, but he did get some targets because he's a C1. He's got a number there. Bill Martin was also the name that Billy Joel used when he moved out west in like the early 70s to get away from a bad contract, and he played under the name Bill Martin. And that's where he wrote Piano Man. He wrote it in the piano bar that he was playing as Bill Martin. Little music fact for you there. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go Bukic to Martin. And let's do that again. I'll just do that. And he's a C, so we'll make this a BD. Here we go. First play. A 34, and we're starting off with a penalty. 2-yard completion, but we have a TH. So let's check that penalty. 34. And that's going to be holding on the offense, and that will be accepted by the 49ers. So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. Back them up. Holding. It's going to be 15 seconds, and it's now going to be 1st and 20 to begin the drive. And let's go short pass that way. And we will get a 15, which is a short pass. And I have to flip my board. All right, 42, 46. 46 is an AS. And 42 is going to be John Arnett. There he is. He's a C. And I got 2 John Arnett cards, one for his halfback, running back. So actually, I should have showed you that one earlier. Yeah, that card didn't look so great. This is his actual John Arnett 3. He's got some odd numbers there. I showed you his punt return card by mistake, which its run numbers are terrible. But actually, we're using this one right here. There you go. Okay, so Arnett is going to be our receiver. So we'll go Bukic to Arnett against an AS, but he's a C, so we'll make it a BS. A 42 for Bukic. That's a 9. That's a good card. And that'll be good for 7 yards. So Bukic is going to hit Arnett for 7. That'll make it 2nd down and 13 on the 17-yard line. And we'll stay short pass heavy. And we'll get a 6. And that'll be a short pass. But we're going to change boards again to this one. Okay, we get a 35 and a 45. So the 45 is going to be a BS. The 35 is going to be Ronnie Bull. And Ronnie Bull he's our fullback. There he is. He's a C2. He's our fullback. So he's a 2. So he actually got a few more targets than some of the other guys. 45 was what? It was BS. So we'll make this a CS since he's a C. And we'll go Bukic looking for Bull. Oh, no. 23. That's a 29. And Bukic nailed behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose 9 yards on the sack from the 49ers defense. Who got him? 15. And that'll be Carl Rubke. Rubke. Let's see. Rubke is... Oh, wrong team. There he is. Carl Rubke. Never heard of him. Defensive end, defensive tackle, QS3. He's also got an OC. We'll have to keep that in mind if we get any kind of a rare play where we need a defensive lineman to return the ball. So that's going to make it 3rd down and a whole bunch. Rubke. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 22, way back at their 8-yard line. So Chicago doing a lot like Pittsburgh and Green Bay were doing when I was playing with them earlier today. And they're just going backwards a lot. So we're going to medium pass heavy here. And we're going to 14. That'll be a medium pass. 45. Going to Gale Sayers. He's a B. 61 on your defense is a BS, so we'll stay right at BS. So Gale Sayers is going to take the little dump off from Rudy Bukic. 24. 24 is a 17, and that'll be incomplete. And the Bears, who I just said a little while ago had the better team on paper, are going to go 3 and out here and probably give the 49ers pretty good field position. Let's bring out Bobby Joe Green to punt. 54, and we're going to have a penalty. 54 is a 36. And this is going to be a 60-yard punt taken by D10, but we have a TZ. We have a penalty on the play. But it's a long punt. It's a 60-yarder. That's nice. Oh, no, 66. That might be on the offense. Or on the defense, 24. That's roughing the kicker, 15 yards. Let's see if that's an auto. It doesn't say auto first down. Let me see what the star means here. Let's see. All right, so let's see, 24. So you can see 24 says roughing. Oh, it does say 15 from the line and the first down for 24. Let's see what the star says. Disregard on block kicks when the snap is fumbled. That didn't happen. So the 49ers run into Bobby Joe Green, rough him, and that is 15 yards. That's an automatic first down. Wow. That's a big deal right there. That gives them another chance. And that'd be 15 seconds. Continue. And Bears, 1st and 10 now, and they're 23. So through all that, they've gained 3 yards. All right. So we'll go back to standard offense. 11. That'll be that outside run. That's that 55% right there. And that is right there. Outside run. If you're wondering, Gale Sayers is 11 to 32 on the dice, which means he is 17 of the 36 dice rolls, just under 15%. Arnett is 33 to 44, and Ronnie Bull is 44 to 55. So those are your 3 main running backs right there. 21, that'll be Sayers. 53 on your defense, and that'll be a BS. So Gale Sayers against a BS. 51, that's a 16. I feel like we're going to have Jim Brown style numbers here. 13 yards on that one. That's going to be a first down. Like where he doesn't have like very many bad numbers on his card. He's going to get 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 yards a lot of times in this game. So Sayers for 13. 1st and 10 on the 36. And we have another outside run. So those would be passes in my normal 50-50 style. Because they were a 55% team, they're getting a run there. That's going to be Gale Sayers again. This time the defense is ready for it. They're an AG. So Sayers takes the pitch. Oh, not much on this one. He gets 1 yard. And that'll make it 2nd down and 9. And we're staying with the run inside this time. All right, a 43. That's going to be Arnett. Now, Arnett is an odd number guy, so he's going to be an outside runner. So we'll flip it over outside run. 31 is a CS. And Arnett with a 52. Oh, it's a 28, and he's going to go backwards. He's going to lose 5 yards on the play. So Arnett, I'm kind of rooting for Arnett to do well. I don't know why. I think I like his name, John Arnett. I don't know. But on that play, he's going to lose 5. It's going to be 3rd and 14 now, back on the 32 for the Bears. And we're going to medium pass heavy here. We're going to get a medium pass. All right. 51. So your receiver, back to Gale Sayers. He's a B. 34 on your defense. Ooh, that's an AG. That's not good. It's not good defense right there. So we're going to go Bukic to Gale Sayers. And we get a 65. That's an 18, and that will be incomplete. And it looks like they're going to punt. right, let's bring out Bobby Joe Green to punt again. Second time here. And, oh no, 34. We have another penalty. It's a 36. It's the same thing, right? Oh no, he's not punting from the same area of the field. So this time it is 42, D10, but we have a TZ again. An 11. Oh my God, did they run into him again? TZ. Yes, they did. Holy cow. Oh, wait, no, wait. 11Z. Oh, yeah, 24. Yeah, they roughed him again. So second straight time he's punted. Second straight time they've roughed him and given him a first down. Holy cow. That is why I love this game. So great. All right, so the Bears keep the ball. They move up to the 47-yard line. They keep trying to give it away. Oh. All right. Back to your standard offense here. 5. We're going to go inside run. $14 on the defense. That'll be an AD. 21 is going to be big Gale Sayers against an AD. A 65. That's a 24 again. And this time he'll get 3 yards. So disregard what I said about him not having very many small carries because that's 2 in a row. And that'll make it second down and 7 right at midfield. And we're going to stick with that run play. Inside run again. All right, 41 this time. That's going to be Arnett. He's an outside run, guys. We'll flip it over. 56 is an AS. So Sayers against an Arnett against an AS. A 54. Man. 35. We are rolling penalties like crazy. We have a 4-yard run, but we have a TE. Another penalty. 54 again. That'll be on the offense. That's going to be a false start. So technically the play never happened. So that's a false start. Let's see. So penalty, 5 on the offense. That'll move them back and make it second down and 12. Back on the 45. Let's go short pass heavy here. This is a weird drive. And we're going to get a short pass. $44. So 44 on the defense is going to be AD. 54. 54 is going to be Joe Marconi. There he is. Joe Marconi. He's a fullback too. And I think he invented radio waves. I don't know. I'm going to go with that. Probably not the same guy. He's a C. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. So we're going to go 44. That was an AG. So it's going to be Marconi. Wait, did I go short pass? Oh, I'm sorry. I went short pass. Let me do that again. Let me just start over. I got confused by the whole radio waves thing. All right, so 54, yeah, it's Marconi. He's a C. There we go. 44 is an AD, but because he's a C, we're going to move it back to BD. And we're going to go Bukic looking for Marconi. 36. Oh, it's a 17, and that's going to be incomplete. And Bukic comes out struggling here again. He's a quarterback 4. All right, 3rd and 12. Let's go medium pass. 11. That'll be a medium pass. $44. Oh, defense is waiting for it. They're going to be in a BD. 44 is Gale Sayers. He's a B, so we'll stay in BD. So we're not looking for these A receivers at the top here. Ditka and Johnny Morris. We're looking down there at the running backs as our targets here. So it's going to go Sayers, Bukic to Sayers. Medium pass, a BD. It's a 16. That's a 20. And that is, we have a W65. We have an interception on the first drive of the game. Bukic says we can't punt, so I'll just throw him the ball. How's that? 32. And that's an 8-yard pass. So San Francisco is going to start in pretty good field position. Who was that to? Was that Sayers? Yeah. And that's 8 yards, and it's going to be intercepted. So let's see who got it for the 49ers. $14. That is going to be Mike Hazeltine. Let's see. Mike Hazeltine. He is... Who is he? Oh. Mike Hazeltine. So that's going to be intercepted. So let's look at him here. What is he? He's an outside linebacker. There he is. Mike Hazelton. He's a linebacker 3, W2 QS1. Pretty average. 53 on the return is a 21, and he'll pick up 3 yards on the return. And the 49ers are going to start with good field position after the interception. First and 10 right at midfield. All right, so the 49ers are a 50-50 team. They're actually a 51-49 passing team. They've got 3 A's, including my favorite, Dave Parks. We'll look at that in a second. You've got 4 running backs with Ken Willard getting about half the carries. And then you've got John Brody as your starter with Parks and Casey. And then my favorite name, Monty Stickles, is a tight end. It's a great name. John David Crow is another one of your running backs. But let's look at Dave Parks real quick. I haven't seen a card like this before. Dave Parks is a 4 or a 5. He's a wide receiver 5. But he's an A*/A8. Meaning on all short passes, it doesn't matter what I roll, it moves to 8. But on medium and long, he's just a normal A. No biggie. So that'll be a fun one to play with. So Dave Parks. The Dave Parks 5. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start with our first, and we're 50-50 here. And we're going to start with the 10. That'll be an outside run. All right, 23, 63. 63 is going to be Gary Lewis. We have 2 cards for Gary Lewis. I have the special teams one and the regular running back one. I hope I pick the right one each time. It's going to be that one for running back and that one for mostly kick returns probably. Gary Lewis, 23 is going to be a CD. So Gary Lewis. Oh, 54. Another penalty. 36. Let's see. 36 is going to be 4 yards, but a TE, a penalty. Let's check it. 22. That's a 33. That's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. 15 yards. And I wonder, I didn't write up there on the roughing the kicker automatic first down. I wonder if I didn't write it up there for a lot of these. Because I copied them myself. Let's see. No, it's just 15 from line. All right, so it's a 15-yard penalty, and they'll take that penalty. That, by the way, is penalty number 5 that's been accepted in this game. This one's on the Bears. Automatic first down, unsportsmanlike. And that's going to make it first and 10. And they're already to the Bears' 35-yard line. And we've got a 5. We have an inside run. All right, 32 on the defense, 45. That'll be John David Crow. He's a halfback 4. He's also a tight end 3. I mean, he's a pretty good player. 32 is going to be a CD. So John David Crow on the inside run. 34. That's a 35, and we have 1 yard, and we have a penalty. We have a TE. All right, 51. And that's going to be offside on the defense. And we'll take that. Each team now has 3 penalties accepted against them. That's offside on the defense. And it's going to be first and 5 now. So they've gotten 20 yards on penalties since the drive started. They're going with short pass this time. And we are now at the 30. All right. 36 on your defense. That'll be a BS. 12 is going to be Bernie Casey. He's an A. Bernie Casey, not the actor. He's an A. So 36 is a BS. We'll make it an AS. And we're going to go John Brody looking for Bernie Casey. A 61, that is a 12. And that's going to be complete for 7 yards. All right, both quarterbacks with a 7-yard completion so far. And that was the Bernie Casey. And that's going to make it that's going to be first down after the 1st and 5. So 1st and 10 now on the 23 for the 49ers. And they're going to go with an inside run now. $12 on the defense. That'll be a CD. And 54. That'll be John David Crow against a CD. Inside run. 55 for, is it David Crow or just Crow? I don't know how to say his last name. 16. And Crow gets 6 yards on the run. Or David Crow does. And that's going to make it 2nd and 4 down to the 17. So quickly getting into Chicago territory here. All right. 1. So we're sticking with this inside run. 41. 16. 16 is going to be Ken Willard. He's our fullback. And 41 is an AS. So we're going to go Ken Willard up the middle. Oh, a 44. And that's going to be a 16. And he's going to get 8 more, and it's going to be a first down inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal. All right, so 1st and goal Niners at the 9. And we will go, we're not going to let a leaner happen. All right, we got a 12. That'll be a short pass. So John Brody going to get involved. All right, 55. So the defense is looking for it. They're in AD. 63. That is Gary Lewis, our running back. He's a C, so we'll make this a BD. All right, so we're going to go Brody to Gary Lewis. Oh, a 13 for Brody. That's a 12. Oh, that is going to be complete for 3 yards, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds. So Brody is going to hit Gary Lewis and the Playboys. And he's going to get out of bounds. 2nd and 6. And 8. So we're going to go outside run. All right, 41. 32. So 32 is going to be Ken Willard. And he's a fullback, but he has outside run numbers. He's okay there. 41 on the defense is an AS. So we're looking for Willard taking the pitch around the corner. And he will get the corner. That's a K column right there. Ken Willard with an 11. That's a K column. A 42. That's a 15. And he's going to get 8 yards. He's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. And the 49ers score first. And maybe that 52-24 was legit. Let's kick the extra point here with Tommy Davis. A 22 for Davis. That's going to be a 5, and that'll be good. And the 49ers get on the board first. 7-0. Halfway through the first quarter, let's kick it off. Davis, 51. Key column, 42. And that's going to be a 58-yarder taken by 010. So that's not going to be our primary guy. That's going to be, who's our OB? Here it is. Dick Gordon is going to be the guy that takes this one. 58 by Davis. And it's going to be Dick Gordon on your return. Gale Sayers is your 09 here. He's your typical kick returner. So I actually have Gale Sayers and John Arnett as running backs, and Gale Sayers and John Arnett as returners right there. So it's good, but it's going to be Dick Gordon. 64, and that'll be a 21, and he's going to get 19 yards on the return. And the Bears are going to start 1st and 10 now on their own 26. Now down 7-0 early in the game here. And they're going to start with an inside run. All right, 42-14. 14 is an AD. 42 is going to be, is that going to be Arnett? Yes, it'll be John Arnett. And again, he is an outside run guy, so we're going to flip this. And we're going to do that against an AD, which they're looking for a pass there. So Arnett takes the handoff, 65. Oh, it's a 25. It's no gain. Oh, what a great chance to get some yards there against a bad defense, a bad defensive call, and he just can't do it. So 2nd and 10 now for the Bears. Let's go short pass heavy here. We're going to get an 11. That'll be a short pass. All right, 26, 65. So 65 is an AS. And 26 is going to be Mike Ditka. And he's an A. There's Ditka. There's Ditka's card. He's an A4, ET4. Went to Pittsburgh. 6'3". He's 6'3"? Man, I'd have put him at like 5'10", watching him walk up and down the sideline. Holy cow. So Rukic to Ditka. Or Bukic to Ditka. Oh, 23. That's a 29, and Bukic is going to get sacked. He's going to lose 7 yards on the play. So Bukic doesn't even get a chance to throw to Ditka. 35. That'll be Charlie Kruger getting the sack. And that'll back up the Bears and make it 3rd and 17. So the Bears offense, as good as it is, not looking great here in this opening quarter. Let's go medium pass heavy. And we're going to get a short pass. All right, a 53 and a 41. A 41 is going to be an AS. 53 is Billy Martin. Billy Martin. That's 2 Seinfeld references back to back. Nice. All right, so there's Bill Martin. He's a C, so we're going to make this a BS. And we're going to go Bukic looking for Bill Martin. A 13. That's a 16. That'll be complete. But he's only going to get 2 yards, and it's going to bring up 4th down, and they're going to attempt to punt again. That's been their best play so far. All right, here we go. Bring out Bobby Joe Gentry, the homecoming. No, bring out Bobby Joe Green. All right, a 55 for Green. That's a 4. And that is a 52-yard punt. Boomed. 52 yards by Bobby Joe Green. All right, 56. So your return, that'll be Kermit Alexander is your all-purpose return guy here. 56 for him. That's a 27. That's a fair catch. So Kermit Alexander will take the fair catch. And the 49ers will start 1st and 10 back on their own 27-yard line. Up 7-0. 5.5 to go. And here we go. All right, so they're 50-50, right? Yeah, they're 50-50. So we're going to go deep. We're going to go with a nice long pass here. And this is going to be 49-15, yeah. So Brody going to look deep on this play. 65 on your defense is an AS, and 16, that's Bernie Casey. He's an A. So we'll stay right at AS. And let's see what Brody can do. 25, oh no, 7. That is just incomplete. 1 through 6 were actually your completions. He just missed them. And that'll make it 2nd down and 10. And we'll go standard offense. And we'll get an inside run. All right, 23. 46. So it's going to be John David Crow on the run. 23 is a CD. So David Crow is going to take the ball at the middle. A 35 is a 17, and that's going to be 6 yards. So 6 yards is going to get him a nice little 3rd down and 4. And, all right, 3rd and 4 on the 33 now. All right, so let's go short pass heavy. And it is a short pass. Oops. There it is. All right, so let it spin. 23 on your defense, 14 back to Bernie Casey. And 23 is a CG, and we're going to make it a BG. So we're going to go Brody, looking for Bernie Casey. A 45, that's a 12. That'll be complete. And that'll be 8 yards, and that'll be a 1st down. So Brody hits Casey for 8. Brody 3 of 4 for 18 yards so far. And we'll go back to standard. And we'll get a 14. That'll be a short pass. My neighbors are outside. Liz probably can hear me, wondering what the hell I'm doing. And my dog is running out barking at them. So happy Saturday. Back to Bernie Casey. He's an A. 54 is an AD, so we'll leave it right there. So we're going to go Brody looking for Bernie Casey. 23. That's a 26. He's going to run. So John Brody doesn't get sacked in that situation like a lot of quarterbacks do when I roll a 23. And in fact, he's going to scramble. So 54 was an AG on the pass, right? Yeah, so 54 was an AG. It wasn't an AD, it was AG. It's a run all the way across, though. So Brody now going to scramble. 45 again. That's a 25. That is no gain. So run, Brody, no gain. Quarterback forced run, and 30 seconds. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 10 on their 41. Standard. 11. 11 will be a short pass. All right. 15. It's an AD. 56. That'll be Bob Poole. So it's funny. The Niners have a bunch of C1s on their team that actually take up the last 7 dice rolls. Well, 56, 61, 62, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And in this case, it's Bob Poole. And he's a C. So that AD just became a BD. And we'll go Brody looking for Bob Poole. Brody looking for a Poole. 16, and he will not find him. That ball will hit the ground. Incomplete. And that'll make it 3rd down and 10 now at the 41. We'll short pass heavy. And we'll get a short pass. 61, 33. So 33 is Ken Willard, and he's a B. He's our fullback. He's a B. He's trapped right in there between those A's, unfortunately. So he'll be a B on short passes and a C on long passes and medium passes, but in this case, he's a B. 61's a BS, so we'll be right there. So we'll go Brody looking for the fullback, Ken Willard. A 65, that's a 17, and that's going to fall incomplete. And the 49ers unable to do anything with the ball here. And they'll bring out their punter, Tommy Davis, also their kicker. They'll bring him out. 52. 52 is an 8. And that's 45 D10. And it'll be taken at the 14-yard line by Gale Sayers, who's your all-purpose return guy. A 15 for Sayers. That's a 12. And he's going to get 4 yards on the return. And the Bears are going to start this drive 1st and 10 on their own 18. 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. And let's do this. And they're going to start off with an outside run. All right, 56-33. So 33 is going to be what? 33. That's defense, right? Yep. So 33 is going to be a BG. Sorry. There we go. And 56 is going to be Andy Livingston, I presume. All right. So Livingston is a fullback, halfback 2. But you can see he's got like a 4 at 22 and a 44. He's got a 6. So he's definitely an inside run guy. So I'm going to flip that over. We'll use inside run for him. And our defense, again, BG. All right, so Livingston on the inside run. A 46, that's a 24. And that is no gain on the play. So Livingston gets nothing. That'll make it 2nd down and 10 at the 18. Let's go short pass out of here. And we will get a short pass. Something's got to happen for the Bears. They got 21 yards of offense. They have 35 yards in penalties against them, only 21 yards of offense. 11. So we're going to look for Johnny Morris. He's an A. 63 on your defense is an AG. That's a good defense to pass against right there. So we're going to go Bukic to Johnny Morris. A 13. That's a 16. That'll be complete. He'll get 6 yards on the play. So Bukic hits Livingston Morris for 6. And then I'll make it 3rd and 4 at the 24. I'm gonna go standard offense here. Yeah, it's an inside run. I feel like any of those running backs can get 4 yards. Oh, my dog's going crazy. I don't know why he's going crazy, but he's going crazy. All right, so inside run. And 36 is going to be Arnett. Again, he's an outside guy, so we'll flip it over. 36 on the defensive side is a BS. So we're going to go Arnett on the outside run on 3rd and 4. Oh, a 55. That's a 7. And he'll get 8 yards, and that'll be a 1st down. All right, 1st and 10 at the 32 now for the Bears. And we're going to go short pass. All right, a 65 and a 63. 63 is going to be an AG. Another one. 65 is going to be Dick Gordon. He's a C, so we're going to make it a BG. And we're going to go Bukic to Gordon. 53 for Bukic. That's a 15. And he's going to get 7 yards on that reception. Bukic's card is interesting to me. 7 yards. His card, he's got some single digits, in all the places you'd expect. But he's also got a 15 at 53, a 16 at 13. A 63, he has a 13. That's usually a strange number, but that's a 13. That's going to be could be a fumble, I guess. But he's got a 14 at 64. He's got a pretty good card. His card should lead to a lot of completions. Right now, he's 4 of 8 for 22 with an interception, but I don't know. I want to see how this evolves throughout the game because I feel like he's going to complete about 65% of his passes by the time this game's over. 2nd and 3 now on the 39 for the Bears. And we'll go standard. And it's a 12. That'll be a short pass. Oh, 66. That'll be my man Charlie Bivens here. And I'm running the show. Bell Biv DeVoe. Where is he at? Charlie Bivens. Not Michael Bivens. There he is. Backup fullback, halfback, 2. He's actually a 2 against the pass, 3 against the run, or on the run. And he's a C1. So he's a C. That's going to be a 12. That'll be a CG. So we'll go Bukic looking for Bivens. 61. That's a 16. Again, that's an odd number. It's going to be complete, but Bivens is going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage and get nothing. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 3. We'll go standard again. We'll get an inside run. This could be the last play of the quarter. 31. That'll be Gale Sayers. 21. And 21's a BS. So Gale Sayers against a BS. A 65. That's a 24. And he is going to get 1 yard, and he's going to come up 2 yards short of that first down. And they're going to have to punt. And that'll be the last play of the quarter. 49ers up 7-0 after getting a lot of penalty yards on that drive to get their touchdown. We're going to bring out Bobby Joe Green again to punt. 63. And then 63 is going to go ahead and be a 14. And a 14 is... We're in the second quarter now, and he is there. That is a shank of a punt. 31-11. So Bobby Joe Green, 31 yards, taken at the 29 by D11. That's going to be Kermit Alexander. He's actually a TA and a TB, so he'll take most of the punt returns. 54, so we're going to have a penalty. 54 is a 36. And that is going to be a 3-yard return, but we have a TQ. Oh my God, a 6. That's my 3rd big number on a penalty. TQ, that's a 30. That's going to be twisting a face mask. That is 15 yards from the gain and an automatic first down. And in this case, is it the defense, receiving, offense kick? So that's on the receiving team, actually. That's not even on the kicking team. So he's going to get his yard. What was it, 4? It was 3. So we're going to give him the 3 yards. Yeah, so we'll give him the 3 yards. Actually, what I'll do is I'll roll for it. I'll do it the same way I do holding. So a 3, that's going to be 2-yard return. We'll say the penalty happened right there. So that was Kermit. And then there's a 15-yard penalty from this spot on the 49ers. It's their 3rd 15-yard penalty. Don't use the first down marker. Twisting the face mask. Flagrant. Boom. And, is that right? Yeah. All right, so that's going to back them up to the 16. All right, so... Again, they're a 50-50 team. No, they're not. Yeah, they are. They're 50-50. They're going to start this drive. Oh, I don't want to go. I already went along with Brody once. Let's do it again. 8. So they're going to start with an outside run. If I call off that long pass play and roll again and another 20 comes up, I'll do the long pass play. I'll listen to the dice in that case. All right, so we've got an outside run. 31. It's going to be Ken Willard. 31 in your defense is a CS. So Ken Willard, a 26. That's a 24. I'm not rolling very good roll numbers today. It's a 2-yard game. Really good run numbers. My run numbers have been pretty. I'm rolling a lot of 22s and 24s. So Ken Willard. All right. 2nd and 8 now on the 18. And it's a 1. So we're going to go inside run. 63 on your defense. That is a BD. 34 is going to be Ken Willard again. So Ken Willard now against a passing defense. A 12. See, look at that. There's another chance. I roll a 12. It's a 27, and it's a gain of 2. All right. 3rd and 6 now on the 20 for the Niners. Let's Let's go short pass heavy here. And we get a short pass. $16 is an AS. 23 is going to be Monty Stickles. I love that. It's a great name, Monty Stickles. He's, you know what? He's the backup punter, I think. Yeah, there he is, Monty Stickles. He's the backup punter. He's an A on short passes and a B on medium and long. This is a short pass, so he's going to be an A. So that AS stays right at AS. And we're going to go Brody to Stickles. A 45. That's a 12. And that's going to be complete for 5 yards, and he's going to be a yard short. And they're going to have to punt, and suddenly this game has slowed down. Wow. 4th and 1. Let's bring out Tommy Davis. 63, of course. Uh-oh. Oh, that's going to... Okay, that's an 8. Oof. That was scary. That is a 41-yard punt taken by D10. And D10 is Gale Sayers. And Gale Sayers from the 34-yard line. 13. He's going to put his hand up in the air, and he's going to call a fair catch. And that's going to make it 1st and 10 Bears now at their own 34. Bears with 43 total yards of offense, and the 49ers with 53 total yards. That's where we're at right now. But we do have 7 penalties for 79 yards accepted so far between the two teams. Okay. We are back to the Bears, and they are, again, a 55-45. I don't like leaners. There we go. 7. That'll be an outside run. Doesn't look like we're getting to that 52-24 number that happened in real life. 51-23 on your defense. On the outside run is BD. And 51 is going to be Ronnie Bull. He's a fullback. A 36 for Bull. That's a 22. God, that's 2 yards. Rolling those low numbers. All right, 2nd and 8. And let us. 2nd and 8. Let's go short pass heavy. All right, we're going to get a short pass. All right, 12. Okay, we're looking at our guy, Johnny Morris. He's an A. 14. Oh, that's an AG. Oh, so they're going to pass against an AG. It's a good defense to pass against. So Bukic looking for his number 1 receiver. A 53. That's a 15. And that'll be complete, but only 1 yard on the completion. So Bukic finds Johnny Morris on the little wide receiver screen, and Morris gets tackled immediately. 3rd and 7. We'll go short pass heavy. And it's going to be a short pass. All right, 16. We're going back to Johnny Morris. He's an A. 25 is an AD, so that's where we'll stay. Bukic looking for Morris. Oh, big number. That's a 2. That is 52 yards, and holy cow. First big play of the game as Bukic floats it for Johnny Morris, who catches it and gets 52 yards before getting tackled at the 49ers' 11-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 11. They can still get a 1st down at the 1, but they're going to try to tie this thing up. And we're going to go outside run. All right, 55. And 64. So 64 is BS. 55 is Ronnie Bull. So CS for Ronnie Bull on 1st and 10 from the 11. A 65, that's a 24. He's going to lose 2 yards and get knocked out of bounds. So Bull He loses 2. And he gets knocked out of bounds, making it 2nd and 12 back at the 13. Let's go short pass heavy. And we get a short pass. All right, it's a 21. It's a 35. So 35 is going to be Ronnie Bull. I'm sorry, 21. 21 is going to be Johnny Morris. He's an A. 35 is a CS. We'll make it a BS. And we'll look for Bukic looking for Johnny Morris. 51, that's an 8. That'll be complete. And he will get 6 yards on the run. So we'll get halfway to a first down. And it'll be 3rd and 6 now at the 7. We're going to short pass heavy again, and we only have short pass here. I don't even know I rolled last time. 64. 64 is going to be Jim Jones. Certainly not that Jim Jones. There he is. He's an EB2. It looks like he can run the ball a little bit, except he didn't have enough carries for me to put him on my sheet there. But he's an EB2, B2. Whoops. All right. So, and he's actually a B. That's nice. So it's 52 on your defense is a B, G, and that's where we'll sit. BG, and we're actually going to flip our card over here. So we're at BG. So Bukic looking for Jim Jones. A 22 for Bukic. And that is going to be 6 yards. And that is going to be a first down right at the 1 yard line. So Bukic hits him right at the marker. And Jim Jones goes down right there. So that's going to be first and goal right at the 1 for the Bears. And we're going to go big here. Bring in all the fat guys. We're going to throw an outside run, though. We're going to pitch it to the outside. All right, it's going to be Gale Sayers. 22. And 22 is an AG. So the defense is bunched up against the line of scrimmage. They're ready for it. Here we go. A 33 for Sayers. I mean, that's a K column. I mean, I can't imagine he doesn't get it. 25 is a 15, and that is going to be 5 yards. He's going to push his way through for a touchdown. And Gale Sayers gets the Bears back within a point. We'll kick the extra point here. And let's do that. 7-6. Extra point, 50. Oh, we're going to have a penalty on it. 54. It's a 36. I'm pretty sure that's a good TM. Yeah. So let's see what the penalty is. 22 is an M. And that is a 25. That is running into the kicker 5 yards. And they'll decline that and not worry about it here. So it's going to be 7-7. Who kicked that? That was Roger Leclerc kicking that. And it's 7-7. 9:45 to go in the second quarter. And let us go ahead and kick off with Leclerc. 25. 25 is a 42. And 42 is 57-010. And 010 is actually Gary Lewis. So, and it's a short kick too. So Leclerc goes for 57. He's going to kick it to the 8 yard line. And that's where our guy Gary Lewis is going to take it. 23 for Lewis. Uh-oh. And that's a 32. And we have an RP14, a rare play 14. Rare plays on kickoff returns are so much fun. Let's see what happens here. RP14. 8. Returner receives kick near sideline, unintentionally steps out of bounds immediately at the spot he caught the ball. Wow, so he's going to step out of bounds right at the 9 yard line and not get a chance to even return it. So what are you doing, Gary Lewis? And it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the 49ers back at their own 9. And they're going to start off with a short pass. All the way to the other side of these charts. short pass. All right. 54 on your defense. That's probably an AG. Yes, it is. 31. 31 is going to be Ken Willard, and he's a B, so we're going to leave it right at AG. And Brody's going to look for his fullback. Oh, a 55-6. That is 22 yards. Ken Willard. Big gain for him. He'll get pushed out of bounds, and it'll be first down. All the way up to the 31. So they're getting themselves out of that field position hole, which is good. Let's see. Back to standard. And it is an 18. So we're going medium. I haven't had many medium passes in this game. Whoops, let's go medium. Let's flip our chart again. All right. 64 and 36. The 36 is there's Dave Parks. 36 is going to be our boy Dave Parks. I showed it earlier, but I really love seeing that A asterisk and then A8 with as an EB5. He must have been really good that year. And this was the year that had, like, you know, my guy Lance Allworth and Lionel Manuel of the Broncos, I think, led the NFL in receiving. I wonder what Dave Parks did. I'll have to go look at some point. All right, so 64 on your defense is a CS. We're going to make it an AS. Because, again, oh, no, this is a medium pass. He's just an A. So we make it a BS. All right, so Brody looking for his best receiver. A 62. It's a 17, and that'll be incomplete as he overthrows him. All right, second down and 10 now for the Niners. 9 minutes to go in this second quarter. And we're going to come out with a short pass. Wait, are they 55? No, oh no, they're 50-50. So that's going to be a short pass. All right, 36. 64. That's going to be Dave. I was waiting for him to be called Dave Cope because I just want to make insurance jokes the whole time. So there's Dave Cope. All right, fullback, halfback 2, C1. 36 is a BS. We'll make it a CS. And we'll go Brody looking to Cope. A 53 for Brody. That's a 10. That'll be complete for 7 yards. So Brody gets Cope. And we got 3rd and 3. And I'll just go standard offense on 3rd and 3. We'll get a 12. That'll be a short pass. All right, 56. That's an AS. 65. And that's Rudy Johnson. And we're hitting all the low receivers today. Rudy Johnson. Another C1. There he is. He's a backup running back. Halfback 3. It's weird. He's a halfback 2. He never carried the ball or didn't carry it enough for me to add him to my list, but he's going to be our receiver here as a C1. 56 was an AS. We'll make it a BS. And we'll go Brody looking for Rudy Johnson. 32. He's not going to hit him. That's a 21, and that is incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down, and they're going to punt. And like I said, this game is really, really slowed down. 4th and 3. Let's bring out Tommy Davis. 54. 36. That'll be a penalty. I think the referees are killing this game right now. 36. And that is going to be 44 yards downed, but we have a TZ. 53. And that is a holding on the offense. So 44 yards takes it to the, 80 to the 18. Let's have him punt again. So we'll call a 10-yard penalty against him for holding and back him up. 44 is above the average, I believe. So let's see if we can, A, get a shorter punt, and B, get some kind of a return. All right, so it's going to be 4th and 13 back on the 28 now. So bring out Tommy Davis again. Oh, a 14. You know what that is. That's a 35. We got another penalty. This one's going to be, we have an F6 and a TZ. We have a fumble and a penalty. Let's check the penalty first. Oh my, it's an 11. That's 24. That is roughing the kicker. That's 15 yards and an automatic first down. That's the third time that's happened in this game. Let's check the fumble anyway, but I think the penalty is what's going to stick here. 51 on what did I say, F6 or F1? F6. So F6, 51. Yeah, that's a 9. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's minus 18.09. 09 is, I believe, our punter. No, it's a personal enforcer. So the fourth wide receiver or the third cornerback. So let's check it here. Odd number is the receiver, and it is an odd number, so it's our fourth receiver. So we've got Casey, we've got Parks, we've got John David Crow, Bob Poole. He's an ET. He's a tight end. Dave Messer. He's a receiver. The next one I come to, Kay McFarland, is who is going to recover this fumble a long way behind the line of scrimmage. So I got to roll with something really good. Yeah, 32 is not going to do it. It's a 30. He's going to lose yards. They're going to accept the penalty. Jesus, my dog's going nutty. They're going to accept the roughing penalty, and they're going to get another chance, just like the Bears do. I wonder if that was on purpose. Maybe. It's like when a pitcher hits a guy, and then you go back and you hit one of theirs type of situations. All right, so the 49ers, 1st and 10 down. They're in 43 after they're roughing the kicker. Okay, so they are 50-50. So 7, that'll be an outside run. $26. $66. So 66 is going to be Dave Kopay, our halfback 2. 26 on your defense is a BS. So Kopay with a 22. That's a 16, and he's going to pick up 9 yards on his run. All right, so Dave Kopay got a catch, got a run. 2nd and 1 on the Bears 48 as they cross the 50. And we're going to go with an inside run. 51, 26. 26 is going to be Ken Willard, our fullback. 51 is an AG. So we're going to go Ken Willard up the middle. Oh, a 53. That's a 19. That should do it. Yeah, it's 3 yards, and that's a first down. So Ken Willard gets 3. And it is going to be 1st and 10 on the Bears 45. And we'll go standard. 10. 10 will be an outside run. 52. 65. 65 on the outside run is good. Back to Dave Kopay. Oh, that guy's the man of the hour, Tower of Power now. 52 is a CD. So Dave Kopay. 53 again, that's a 21. And he's going to pick up 3 yards. All right, 2nd and 7 now. All right. Oh, a 20. I'm not going to go long, but if I roll another 20, I will. And we're going to get a 4. We're going to go inside run. All right, 52. 52. 52 is going to be John David Crow. 52 on your defense is a CD. So we'll go John David Crow on the inside run. A 16, that's a 25, and that is no gain. Man, this game just feels ugly. I don't know if it is or not, but it feels like it is. I think it's the penalties and the weird roughing the kicker penalties. All right, 7-7. I mean, there's been some offense. Both teams around 100 yards. Both quarterbacks are over 50%. Only 1 turnover, so, it's not too ugly, but it just feels like it's ugly. 3rd and 7. We'll go short pass heavy. And that will be a short pass. All right, 21. 43. 43 on your short pass is going to be Dave Parks. That's going to be an A, regardless of what I rolled. 21 is a BS. We'll make it an AS. And we're going to go Brody looking for Dave Parks. Oh, a 65. That's a 17, and that's going to be complete for 4 yards. So Brody hits Dave Parks for 4. And it's going to be 4th down and 3 on the 38. And I know teams back then did not go for it, but man, if you're going to go for it, this is the time right here. I think I'm going to do it. Let's roll for it. 1 to 10 means I go for it. 11 to 20 means I punt. And I'm going to go for it. Okay. All right, so we're going to go short pass heavy here. And we're going to get a short pass. All right. 46 is an AS. 21 is Bernie Casey. He's an A, so we'll stay at AS. So Brody to Casey on 4th and 3. Oh, no. Wow, an 11. And that, my friends, is a 38-yard touchdown pass from John Brody to Bernie Casey on 4th down. Got behind the defense. They were looking for a run play, and Brody nailed him. There it is. All right, 13-7. Let's kick the extra point. 62, 22, and that is good, and it is 14-7 now. All right. 5 minutes to go in this half. 14-7 49ers. Let's kick off. Tommy Davis. A 33. That's probably a 20. Oh, it's a 29. That's different. 29. What is that? That is 54-0-10. Wow, okay. So 54-0-10. Most kickers, that's a 25. That's a touchback. All right. So it's going to be 0-10. 0-10 is not Gale Sayers. Maybe that's why it's a great kickoff. You kicked it to Dick Gordon. So Gordon takes the ball at the 11. 26 is a 21. And 21 is 15 yards. So the Bears are going to start 1st and 10 on their own 26. And 4:45 to go in the second quarter. Let's start off with a short pass heavy play. And we're going to get a medium pass. I haven't had many of those. All right, 15 will be Johnny Morris. He's an A. 24 is a BS. We'll make this an AS. So we're going to go Bukic looking for Johnny Morris. A 33, that's a 4. And that'll be good for 34 yards and a 1st down. And that's a big play on this first play of the drive, especially after the touchdown. And it's going to be 1st and 10. They get to the 49ers 40-yard line. And Bukic, 10-14, 121, playing pretty well. I mean, Brody, 8-13 for 94 yards. Both of them playing well. I like that. Let's see. So we'll go back to standard. And we're going to get a 9. That'll be an outside run. All right. 23 will be Gale Sayers. 34 is an AD. Yikes. Gale Sayers against a passing defense. Oh, my God. That is a K column. That is a K column. And let's see what we get. Oh, 43. That's an 18. Oh, man. He got 9 yards on a 66, and he's Gale effing Sayers. Come on. Come on, Dice. All right, that'll make it 2nd and 1 on the 31. Let's go big here. Let's run the ball. And we're going to get a 6. That'll be an inside run. 16. 64. So 64 is a BS. 16 is Sayers again, Gale Sayers. 43 again. Oh, it's a 31, and we have an RP3. We have a rare play. Now, I still have my stuff here from earlier when I played the Steelers-Packers second half. So let's just use this. I'll go new game. Bears at 49ers. And if you're wondering, why I don't capitalize anything. It's because I broke the shift key on my laptop many months ago. Bears at 49ers, second quarter. Inside run to Gale effing Sayers. You've heard of him. What is it? 2nd and 1, is that right? Yeah, 2nd and 1 on the Bears. Are they on their own? Oh, no, they're on the 49ers. On the 49ers, 31. I'm not even going to tell it that the Bears have the ball because it'll know because I wrote inside run to Gale Sayers. So there we go. Give us some plays. Oh, Gale freaking Sayers. Oh, ChatGPT is funny. Let's see. 11 rare and dramatic outcomes for the inside run by the... Oh, is he called the Kansas Comet? I didn't know that. Thanks, ChatGPT. All right, I'll do what I do here. If you want to pause, you can read them. I'm looking down at my laptop where I can only see that they exist, but I can't read them. The words are too small. Hopefully they're not too small for you. There's 11, and here's 12. All right, so let's roll it. And we get, a 7. That's the boring one. All right, sales power straight ahead behind 03 and 05. His 2 guards, dragging D2 with him for a textbook 2-yard gain and a first down with 29. Nothing fancy, just smooth, powerful football. Thank you, ChatGPT. 2 yards. Gale Sayers, 30 seconds. And it's 1st and 10 now on the 49ers, 29. 3:15 to go. Bears still have all their timeouts, but I don't really think we need to worry about those right now. Let's go standard. We'll get a 15. That'll be a short pass. 45, 42. So 42 is CS. 45 is Mr. Gale Sayers. So we're going to stay at CS. He's a B, so we'll stay right at CS. We'll go Bukic looking for Gale. 55 for Bukic. That's a 5. And that's going to be 13 more yards for the Kansas Comet. I didn't know that was his nickname, but I'm going to start calling him that. I like it. All right. 1st and 10 now. Down to the 49ers, 16. All right. What do we got here? Yeah, we'll stay standard. And we'll get an inside run. $25. That'll be Sayers. 46. That's an AS. So Gale Sayers is getting that ball. 53. That's a 17. And he'll get 4 yards. Run. Gale Sayers for 4. And that's going to make it 2:15. This play will take us to the 2-minute warning. We got 2nd and 6. Let's go short pass heavy. And we'll get a short pass. The Kansas Comet. All right. 21. 35. 21 is actually going to be Johnny Morris. Have I said Mike Ditka's name? I think once. But Johnny Morris is getting a lot of run here. He's an A. 35 is a CS. We're going to make this a BS. And we're going to go Bukic looking for Johnny Morris. 36, that's a 17. And that's going to be incomplete. And we are at the 2-minute warning. And it is 3rd and 6. We'll go short pass heavy here. Actually, I'll have a short pass. No reason to roll the other dice. 33. And there's Ditka. He's an A. 43. Oh, that's a BG. We're going to make this an AG. It's a great defense to pass against here. Bukic to Ditka. 51. That's an 8. And Ditka's going to get 10 yards and get shoved out of bounds at the 2-yard line. And it is 1st and goal at the 2. All right. 1st and goal at the 2. 1:45 to go. We're going to go big here. We're going to run the ball. 7 is an inside run. Now, there are pass plays on that dice when I go big. 17 through 20 is like a short pass. But most of the time, it's going to come back as a run. So Let's see. So we're going to have an inside run. 22. 31. 22 is Mr. Gale Sayers. 31 is CS. So Gale Sayers up the middle. A 56. That's a 25, and that is no gain. So Sayers gets nothing. He's stuffed. Second and goal at the 2. And let's go standard here. All passes are short passes, including that one. Oh, you know what? Well, it was a 25 either way, but I was on the wrong board. But again, it was a 25 either way. 25 is always 0. Doesn't matter what board you're on. All right, 51, 62. 62 on your defense is AS. 51 is Gale Sayers. Jesus, he is all over the place. All right, he's an AS. That's what I want when I play with guys like who are the guy like Barry Sanders? There's one guy. Oh, what's his name? Bo Jackson. I always play with Bo Jackson in '89, and he never gets the ball. But Gale Sayers is touching it everywhere. This is a short pass. AS. So we're gonna go Bukic to Sayers. A 56. That's a 20, and that is incomplete in the 49ers defense. Putting up a fight here. And we will go standard offense again. All passes are short passes, including that. Wait, 11 Bears. Oh, that's going to be a run. That's an outside run. And it's going to be Gale Sayers again. 64. 64 is a BS. So we're going to pitch it out to Sayers and see if he can do it himself. 46. I don't know. 24. He's going to lose a yard. And he can't, from 2 yards, he touched the ball all 3 times and can't get into the end zone. Maybe he's just not that good. It's probably not true. All right, so 30 seconds to go. They're going to line up for a field goal. We'll bring out Bobby Joe Green, the homecoming queen, and kick it away here. A 4:43. Come on now. Oh, no, it's a 31. What can that be? That can be an RP12. A rare play on special teams again. RP12. Here we go. A 7. That's a boring one. Holder can't control low snap in time to set it up. He picks up ball and tries to run. Use his R column, outside run, CG. Okay, so CG. My holder is always going to be my punter. In this case, my punter is... who is my... Oh, I looked at the wrong guy. Leclerc is my kicker. So, oh, man, I'm going to have to do that all over again? Yeah, did I roll a 43? I did. Oh, man, that whole thing was wrong. All right, I looked at the wrong guy. 43 is my kicker. It's Leclerc. I was thinking it was Bobby Joe Green. It's actually Leclerc. So 43 for him is a 40. Oh, man, I feel bad. I was so excited about the rare play. A 40. A 40 is good. Well, how boring is that? But it's a field goal. So they're going to kick it with 15 seconds left to go. So silly. I mean, I've played this game so much today. It's good. It's 14-10 now. We got 15 seconds left. So they're going to kick off. This will be the last play. Another 43. This time it's a 30. Oh, this time it's a 32. Do we get a rare play here? 32. Oh no, it's 64-09. I was so excited. All right, so we're going to kick it off. 64-09. And that is going to be Kermit Alexander, the clerk. All right, so Alexander, a 44. He's got a chance to get a run back here. And that is going to be a 9. And he's actually going to get 32 yards on the run back. But he's going to get tackled, and the half is going to end. Kermit Alexander. And that's going to make it 14-10 San Francisco at the end of the second half. And let's keep going. So, Bears are going to kick off again. 46 for Leclerc. And this is going to be a 23. 23 is 55-09. 55, so Leclerc. All right. I did have other stuff I wanted to do today, but I'd rather do this. All right, so it's going to kick it off. Let's see. That is going to be Alexander taking it at the 10. A 36 this time. That is an 18. And he is going to get 28 yards on the return. And he is going to set him up 1st and 10 at their own 38, leading 14-10 as we begin the third quarter. This is quarter number 5 that I've played today. Okay, 3. So they're going to start with an inside run. Where are we at here? Oh, I played that half and just... Oh, no, I stopped it earlier. Okay. 35 and 12. So 12 is going to be Ken Willard. I thought I looked down and thought, I've only been recording for an hour, but I did stop it at one point because you might notice if you go back and look at that cut, you'll see that I thought a bug flew behind me. And I went, whoa, or something like that. That's when I stopped it. I don't know how far into it I was, but it was early. But yeah. All right, so 35 is going to be CS. And it's going to be Ken Willard on the inside run. Except I got to get on the right board. Is that it? No, there it is. All right, so CS, Ken Willard. A 23. God, I hate those small straights. 29. He's going to lose yards. He's going to lose 3 on the play. All right, 2nd and 13 now. Back on the 35. And we're going to go outside run. All right, 13 on your defense is BS. 62 is going to be Gary Lewis against a BS, sorry. All right, so Gary Lewis, a 32. Come on now, 26. And he's going to get nothing. So Gary Lewis, he gets nothing. And it's going to be 3rd and 13, and we'll go medium pass heavy here. We are going to get a medium pass. All right, 51 is an AD. 46 is going to be Dave Parks. So we're going to stay right at AD. Brody looking for his best receiver, Dave Parks. Oh, 21, 16. And he is going to miss him by a mile. And that'll bring up 4th down. And they're going to go 3 and out pretty quick. And we're going to bring out Tommy Davis to punt. 26. That's a 6. And that is 40 yards taken by D10. I may speed up a little bit and try to speed through this. We'll see. All right, D10. So it's going to be taken at the 25-yard line by Mr. Gale Sayers. Have I said his name enough today? 25 for Sayers. That's a 13. And that is going to be 4 yards on the return. So Sayers is going to set up Chicago 1st and 10 on their own 29. And we're going to go standard. All right, it's going to start with an inside run. $41, $25. So 25 is going to be AG, and 41. Is that John Arnett? Yes, it is. So John Arnett against an AG. Is he an outside? He's an outside run guy. So let's flip it. And we'll go AG for John Arnett. A 16 for Mr. Arnett. Oh, it's a 26. And he's getting nothing. All right, offenses. Come on now. You guys, did you come out of the locker rooms in halftime? What's going on here? All right, let's go short pass heavy. 14. And that will be a short pass for Mr. Rudy Bukic. $61, $24. 24 is BS. 61 is Mr. Livingston, I presume. Is he here? Yeah, there he is. And he's a C, so we'll make it a CS. So Bukic to Livingston. Oh, my goodness. That is a 42-yard completion from Rudy Bukic to Mr. Livingston. And the Bears, just like that, get all the way to the 49ers' 29-yard line. And they're going to move in with an inside run on this play. $46. Oh, that was a 4. Is that Mr. Arnett? No, it is Ronnie Bull. He's our big fullback. 53 on your defense is BS. So Ronnie Bull now up the middle. A 16. That's a 25. That is no gain for Mr. Ronnie Bull. That's going to be 2nd and 10 now on the 29. And we're going to short pass. $25, $12. So 12 is going to be our guy, Mr. Johnny Morris. He's an A. 25. I'm sorry. 25 is going to be Ditka, actually. He's an A. 12 is going to be a CG. We're going to make it a BG. And we're going to go Bukic to Ditka. A 32. That's 26. Bukic is going to take off and run. And it was what was our defense? 12, a C, CD, yeah. All right, so Bukic on the outside run. 64. Oh, it's a 24, and he's actually going to get nothing on the play. Bukic with nothing. All right, it's going to make it 3rd and 10. We'll go short pass heavy, and it's going to be a short pass. 56, and that'll be Andy Livingston. $53 is BS, and Livingston's a C, so we'll make it CS. All right, here we go. Bukic looking for his target. That's a 16, and he's going to miss him incomplete. And I think we're going to bring out the field goal kicker here for a pretty long field goal, 46-yarder. But we can't punt from the 29. Ow. All right, so we're going to bring out Roger Leclerc to try the field goal. 46 yards. Oh, 52 is not looking good. That's 27, and that is no good. And it's going to be wide left for Leclerc. And the Bears, nothing. Nothing on that drive. Still down 14-10. 10:45 to go in the third quarter. 49ers take over on their own 36. They really have not done a whole lot in this game offensively. 14, though. That'll be a short pass. $44, $21. $21 is going to be Mr. Bernie Casey. He's an A. $44 is an AD. So we're going to go Brody to Casey. 23, 26, and Brody going to take off and run again. So both these quarterbacks, they got some rushing numbers. It's kind of interesting. Our defense was 44. That was an AD. So we're going to run against a good one to run against. 36 for Brody. That's a 25. It's no gain. Man, dice rolls have been terrible. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 10 now for the 49ers on their own 36. Go standard. And it's going to be a 9, which is an outside run. $56 and 13. 13 is going to be Ken Willard. He's our fullback. 56 for the Bears is an AS. 33 for Willard. That's a K column. See what he can do. Oh, 52. That's a 17. And he'll get 11 yards. So Willard for 11. And that'll be a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10 now up to the 47 for the 49ers. And we're going to go to another outside run. 31 is CS. And 43 is John David Crow. So now he'll take the outside run. And he's going to do something with it. 16, he'll get 8 more yards, and he'll get shoved out of bounds. All right, 2nd and 2 now across the 50. Get to the Bears 45. They're going to go with a medium pass. (32-62). That'll be K. McFarland. I think I had him earlier. He was the one that returned a kickoff or returned a fumble. I forget. He did something earlier in this game. I don't remember what. But he's a C. 32 on your defense is going to be a CG. And we're going to go medium pass. We're going to go Brody looking for McFarland. A 15 for Brody. That's a 7. That'll be complete for 23 yards. A couple of big plays here. Get them moving the ball. So 23 more. And that'll be 1st and 10. They get to the Bears' 22-yard line. 13 will be a short pass. All right, 35. And 44. 44 is going to be Dave Parks. He's an A. He's an A asterisk on short passes. 35 is a CS. We'll make this an AS. And we're going to go Brody looking for Dave Parks. Oh, a 54. We've got a penalty. We've got a 12-yard completion to Parks, but a penalty. 61. That feels like a hold. Nope, 18. That's going to be offside on the defense. And we will go ahead and decline that, and we'll take that 12-yard completion. So Dave Parks gets 12. Pushed out of bounds, right? 12. Oh, no, he doesn't. 30 seconds. All right. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 now. 1st and goal at the 10 for the Niners. Looking to get another score on the board here. Maybe go up by 2 scores. All passes are short passes, including that one. And 13. 13's a BS. 25. That's going to be Monty Stickles. He's an A, so we'll make it an AS. So we're looking Brody looking to Monty Stickles. 46 for Brody. That's a 16. That'll be complete. Only 1 yard, and he's going to get pushed out of bounds. So Stickles can't do much with it. 2nd goal at the 9 for the Niners. And we're going to go with another short pass, right? Yep. All right, 64. That's a CS. 62. That's K. McFarland again. So we're at a CS now. We're going to go Brody to Stickles. Or McFarland, 62 there. 17, and that is going to be incomplete. That'll make it 3rd and goal at the 9. I don't know if you've ever looked at this 0 to 9 column here. I mean, for any of these. But it's really hard to get a touchdown when it's 3rd and goal at the 9. You really have to roll up there in the top 5 or 6 numbers for that to happen. So, yeah. I guess the last play I looked at the wrong board because it's not at the 10 anymore. It's at the 9, but that's okay. Where are we at here? Here, yeah, short pass. There we go. All right. Okay, last 3rd and goal at the 9 here, and we're just gonna run short pass. 46, 34. So 34 is Ken Willard. He's a B. 46 is an AS, so we'll stay right at AS. And we're going to go Brody looking for his fullback. 35 for Brody. That's a 9. See, that's not high enough. That's 6 yards. And it's going to be 4th down, and they're going to bring out their field goal kicker. All right, let's bring out Tommy Davis to try to put 3 on the board. Oh, God, a 14. And that's not good. That is going to be a 34, which is going to be a fumble. That's an F8. That is an F8. So they are going to fumble this. 54. -708 Who is 08 on the field goal? That is the holder, so that's the punter. All right, so we're going to go errant snap, and we'll go field goal attempt. The ball goes -8, scooped up by the punter. Who is that? That is Tommy Davis, who's going to try to run with it. So Davis now, I'm gonna go with a fumble recovery on this, not anything else. So 45, that's a 9, and he is going to get nothing, and he is going to get tackled right there, and the Bears take over. So 2 straight bad field goals by the two teams, and no points on the board for either of them. 1st and 10 at the 11 now for the Bears. 7:15 to go in the third quarter. And they're going to start off with a outside run. (31-16). 16 on defense is an AS, and 31, is that Gale Sayers? Yes, it is. That's an AS for Gale Sayers. 15, and that's a 15. He's going to get 23 yards on this run play. And that's a big deal. That's going to get him out 34-yard line, 1st and 10. 6:45 to go here in this third quarter. And we're going to go with an 11, and that's going to be an outside run. All right, 34. Oh, that's going to be Mr. Arnett. Also on the outside run. 13 is a BS. So Arnett takes the pitch. 62, and he's going to get nailed right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on this play. And that'll make it 2nd and 10 at their own 34. And they're going to go with an inside run this time. That'll be Sayers. 64 is a BS, so Gale Sayers against a BS. 55, that's a 15, and he gets 18 more. So Gale Sayers starting to get his juices going here, his momentum. They're going to cross the 50 and get to the 49ers' 48-yard line. And we're going to stick with this run game. So inside run here. 31. That's Gale Sayers. 44. That's a AG. So at least they're looking for it. 51. 51's a 16. And Gale Sayers is going to get 11 more. That dog. People have the nerve to walk on his sidewalk. Makes me laugh every time. All right. What do we got here? 1st and 10 and 37 now. So they're down to the 49ers' 37-yard line. And let's go standard. And it's going to be another run. Sticking with the run. Another inside run. Sticking with Gale Sayers, too. It's a smart move. 66, though. That's a BG. So they're trying to put a couple guys in the line there and try to stop him. A 23. Oh, a 29. And Gale Sayers is going to lose 3 yards. All right, 2nd and 13 at the 40 for the Bears. Let's get a short pass, Evans. And we're going to get a short pass. (23) 53. 23 is going to be Ditka. He's an A. 53 is a BS. So we'll make this an AS. We're going to go Bukic to Ditka. An 11. That's a 2. And Ditka's going to haul a 40-yard touchdown pass in. And the Bears are going to take the lead. So Bukic hits Ditka for 40, and he is going to cross that line and make it 16-14 Bears. All right, kicking the extra point, Leclerc, 46. 46 is 27. And that is good. All right. Let's kick it off with Leclerc. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. 51. 51 is 13. 13 is 50. 0-10. So it's going to be, who is it? Gary Lewis taking it at the 15-yard line. 50-0-10. Gary Lewis, what can he do with it? 15. 15 is a 10, and he's going to get 21 yards on this return. And San Francisco is going to start 1st and 10 at their own 36. First time they've been trailing in this game. And it's 1st and 10 now on their own 36. It's not a great. They have 197 total yards. Okay, that's fine. Brody 12 and 19, 136, and I know he's got at least one touchdown, so that's fine. It's just it feels ugly, and I can't put my finger on why. All right, so let's see what we got here. 5. So they're going to start with a run play. All right, 24, 54. So 54 is going to be John David Crow, our halfback. 24 is going to be a BS. So John David Crow. 64. That's an 18. And he'll get 2 yards on that run. Second 8 at the 38. All right, we're sticking with the inside run. The problem is they don't have Gale Sayers, so there's all these run plays. I'm going to have to start throwing the ball a little more here. 60, especially since they are a 51-49 pass team, which, it's 19-18 right now, so it's kind of working out to be about right. So 61 for the defense is going to be a BS. And 52 on the inside run is back to John David Crow, so pretty much the same play. Crow again. 34, that's a 35, and he'll lose a yard, but we have a penalty. We have a TE. 22, that's going to be on the defense. That is going to be, that is unsportsmanlike conduct. 15 yards from the line of scrimmage on the defense, and they will happily take that. Okay, 1st and 10 now. They're going to cross the 50 and get to the Bears 47. And they're going to go with a short pass. All right, 16. That'll be an AS. That was a 32, I think. 32 is going to be Ken Willard. He's a B, so we'll stay at AS. We're going to go Brody to Willard. 52 for Brody. Oh, no, it's a 24. It's incomplete. Wow, look at that. Look at that. 1 interception row for the one I'm on is that one right there, and there's only 1. That's at 25. That was so close to being an interception. But it's going to be incomplete for Brody. Lucked out on that one. Willard, incomplete. And that's going to make it 2nd and 10 now. Still in the Bears 47. And they're going to go with an 8. An 8 is an outside run. All right, 16. That'll be an AS. 36 is going to be John David Crow against an AS. A 35, that's a 17. And he'll pick up 11 yards and he'll get a 1st down. All right, so we're moving the ball here. 49ers trying to get back on top. And we'll stay with the standard offense. 36. That's going to be a short pass. Looks like Auburn is going to... Well, I mean, it's the second half just started. I have all kinds of money on this, or a bunch of different bets on this game. I haven't even been paying attention to see what they are or how they're doing, but that's okay. Let's just check real quick here. All right, so we got short pass, 52 and 34. 52 on your defense is a CG, and 34, that's going to be Ken Willard, and he's a beast, so we'll stay right at CG. Okay. All right. 41 is not good. That's an 18. That'll be incomplete. So Brody looking for Willard, right? Yep. Incomplete. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. All right. Let's go short pass heavy. And we get a 7. That'll be a short pass. 53, 36. That's going to be Dave Parks. He's an A. 53 is a BS. We'll make it an AS. So we're going to go Brody to Parks. A 53. That's a 10. That'll be complete for 12 yards and another first down. So Brody getting the ball down the field here. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. They're down 17-14. And first and 24. We'll stay with the standard. And we'll get another short pass. I think Brody is their strength. Even though their running backs are both 4s, I think their passing game is their strength here. So 12, that'll be a CG. 41 is Parks. And he's an A asterisk on short passes. So that moves from CG to AG. And we're going to go Brody back to Parks. 56. 17. That's going to be complete. It's going to be 6 yards. All right. So Brody hits Parks for 6. Thank you, A asterisk. Asterisks. Whatever. 2nd and 4 on the 18 now. And we'll go standard. And we're going to get an outside run. $46 and 45. 45 is going to be John David Crow, and 46 is AS. So John David Crow is going to take the ball. 62-24. No gain for him on that play. So run John David Crow, and no gain. Oops. All right, 3rd and 4. Let's go short pass heavy here. We are going to get short pass. $33, 62. So 62 is K. McFarland, who's a C, and 33 is a BD, and we're going to make it a CD. So we're going to go Brody to McFarland against a CD. Oh, a 44. That's a 6. That'll be complete. 7 yards, out of bounds, and a first down. First down at the 11. So they can still get a first down here at the 1. But we're going to go short pass heavy again. And actually, short pass is all I have there, so that's what we'll do. 42. 54. 54 is going to be John David Crow, who's a B. 42 is a CS, so we'll stay right at CS. So Brody looking for John David Crow. A 12. Oh, no, a 22. And that is intercepted. We have a... Oh, no, it's... we have a W56. Oh, man, he let him all the way down there. W56. 35. And that is 15 D7. So it's 15. It's going to be intercepted in the end zone. 4 yards deep. So Brody looking for John David Crow. Throws it 15 yards, and it's intercepted. And let's see who got it before I decide on a return. 22 for the Bears. That's a guy, his name was not too familiar to me. I had to look him up. He seemed like I knew who he would be. His name is Dick Butkus. I knew him as the father on Webster, but I guess he was also a middle linebacker 5, W7, QS7, WR, FRK, everything else that you can think of that's really good. And he's going to run this out. Him and that mustache will come out of the end zone. 4 yards deep. 65 is a 20, and he is not getting far. In fact, he's getting 4 yards. He's getting tackled at the goal line, and I believe that's going to be – I hope it doesn't make it a safety. I believe that should be 1st and 10 at the 20. Let's see what happens. And that's 15. Continue. And, yeah, that makes it 1st and 10 at the 20. Good job on this Pro Football Helper. Man, it's good. It's a good one. All right. So all that, and they don't score. The 49ers have gotten pretty good at getting down the field and then not scoring in this game. Again, in real life, they won 52-24, and I don't understand how. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bears with the ball. Let's go standard offense here. 18. They're going to go medium pass. They're going to try to capitalize on this thing right off the bat. Not even waiting until the next quarter to do it. 13. Oh, they're looking for Johnny Morris. He's an A. 65's an AS. So we're going to go Bukic to Johnny Morris. A 44. And that's going to be complete for 25 yards to end the third quarter as Bukic finds his number one receiver. And the Bears lead 17-14 at the end of 3. Again, I've played this game 100 times since I came back in March playing it for YouTube. Have not had overtime yet. I was starting to get worried that field goal would go through for San Francisco on the last drive instead of that interception. I thought they'd kick a field goal, and I'd have a 17-17 game, and I'd be praying for someone to score. But so far, so good. Let's see what happens. I don't want it to go to overtime on the game where I'm standing here playing the whole thing. My back's killing me right now. And I don't want it to go to overtime on the game where I'm playing the whole thing at one time. So, and this is actually quarter number 6 that I've played today of this game. So let's go standard 20. Now the Bears have not gone deep yet, so let's go deep with them here. This will be a long pass. They're at the 49. They're in 45. See if Rudy Bukic can do something. And we get a 55. Who is that? That is going to be John Marconi. Marconi with the mad hits. Something like that. And he's a C. 26 is an AS. So make it a BS. So we're going to long pass. Bukic looking for Marconi. A 15. And it's just incomplete. 1 through 5 were your completions. And that's a 6 for Bukic. Just missed him. And that'll make it 2nd down and 10 on the 45. And let's go short pass heavy here. And we'll get a short pass. $52.25 on defense. That's an AD. 53 is Bill Martin. He's a C. Where was he at? Was he on? There he is. He's a C. All right, so Bukic looking for Martin. 25 was what? AD, so make this a BD. And we'll go Bukic looking for Billy Martin. 54. 54 is a 36. And we have a 7-yard completion, but we have a penalty. We have a TH. Let's check it. 56. That's holding on the Bears, and that will be accepted. That is their 7th accepted penalty. It's going to be 2nd and 20 all the way back at the 35-yard line for the Bears. And they'll go medium pass heavy. And they'll get a medium pass. $54. $54 is going to be Joe Marconi again. And he's a C. 21 is a BS. We'll make it a CS. So Bukic to Marconi. 22 for Bukic. That's a 5, and he nails him for 26 more yards. And that's also a first down. So Rudy Bukic playing well in this game. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now. They're going to cross the 50, get to the 49ers 39. All right. Standard. Inside run. Oh, Florida. They were down like 10 a minute ago. Now they're tied. Nice. That was a 1. So that's going to be a 12. That'll be Johnny Morris. No, that's a run. That'll be Gale Sayers. 15. 15's an A-G. So the defense is watching for Gale Sayers. 24. Oh, 24 is a 24, and that's a gain of 2. So Sayers gets 2. 2nd 8 on the 49ers 37. We're going to hit him with a short pass. Oof. All right, 35. 33. Defense is ready for it. They're in BD. 35 is Ronnie Bull. He's a C. So we're going to go to CD. All right, so Bukic to Bull. So a 63. It's a 13, and it's a fumble. F37, but we got to test it. 1 through 4, the fumble counts. And it's a 4. The fumble is going to count. It's an F37. Let's see what we got here. 34. And that's going to be, wow. That is a 17-yard loss. I'm going to call that an errant snap. I'm going to call that an errant snap. I can't do that because the defense needs to pick it up. So we'll go run. And we'll go, I mean, I guess I'm going to give him a 17-yard loss, right? We'll call it a sack. Let's call it a strip sack fumble because it was on a pass play. So let's go like this. Let's go quarterback sack, Bukic, minus 17. He fumbles. San Francisco recovers. Who got the strip sack? Let's see. D4 recovered it, but getting the sack is Dave Wilcox. He gets the sack. It's going to be recovered by D4. D4 is Charlie Kruger. He's a tackle end 3, QS3. He's got some low numbers there. Look at that. He's got a 1 at 11, 33, and 66. Holy cow. What do we got here? It's a 35. That's an 18. And he's actually going to get nothing on the return. But he's going to recover it. And that's big for San Francisco, who's trying to take a lead here. And they'll start 1st and 10 on the Bears' 46. All right, so big turnover there. And they're going to start with a medium pass. I love when teams get the ball off of a turnover and immediately throw the ball down the field. If I was a coach, I would call it every time. 53, that's going to be John David Crow. He's a C on medium passes. 61's a BS, make it a CS. And Brody looking for John David Crow. Oh, my. And he nails them. 46-yard touchdown pass. 49ers take the lead on a big, big play right after the turnover. Holy cow. And that's going to make it 21. Well, 20. Let's kick the extra point. 64, Tommy Davis. 18, I believe an 18 is good. Yep, 18 is good. That's going to make it 21-17. And holy cow, what a turn of events that was. Let's kick off. 61. 61 is a 33. And that is a bad kickoff. 46-0-10. Very short. 46-0-10. Tommy Davis. Something was outside again. So funny. I don't know if you guys can hear the dog or not, but it makes me laugh. He's going to take it at the 19. It's 0-10, so it's going to be not Sayers. It's going to be Dick Gordon again. A 34. So we're going to have a penalty on this return. Oh, no, 31. Maybe we're not. 31. And we have, that's right, we have our second RP 14 of the game. And oh, my goodness. Oh, my. What's going on? 5. Returner carries the ball for 30 yards, is tackled at that point, then spikes the ball, and is called for delay of game. 5-yard penalty from spot of foul against receiving team. All right, so he's going to get 30 yards, and then we have a 5-yard delay of game penalty against him. That could have been so much uglier. Who is that? That's Dick Gordon. He's going to get 30. Boom, and then he's going to... And they're going to go all the way to the 49, but they're going to have a 5-yard penalty for delay of game, and first down marker won't count. That could have been so much worse. And 0 because it was part of the last play. And the Bears are going to start 1st and 10 on their own 44 now. 12:45 to go in the fourth quarter, and we have gone back and forth in this game, which I love. And we will go ahead and go standard. 14. 14's a short pass. All right. 55. 13. 13's a BS. 55 is Marconi. He's a C. So we're going to go CS. So we're going to go Bukic to Marconi. 43. That's a 31. And we have an RP7. And the rare plays are flying off the board. I love it. All right, an RP7. So let's go here. And let's just type out what's going on. Chicago. Now with the ball in the fourth quarter. Down 21. Again, you don't have to type out all this. Just down distance, yard line, and play call is all you really need. I like to give it a little bit more. So they're 1st and 10 on their own 44. 12:45 to go. 1st and 10. I cannot type. On their own 44. Short pass. Bukic to Marconi is the call. Boom. Oh, see, it's a smartass. ChatGPT. Ooh, high drama now. Fourth quarter. See, Caceres. See, it had the name wrong there. It thinks it's Rick Caceres, but it's... Oh, wait, no, Ronnie Marconi. Okay. It fooled me. Short pass, blah, blah, blah. Potential for classic Bears mayhem or magic. Oh, my God. ChatGPT, calm down. You need to just calm yourself, ChatGPT. All right, so here, I'll do what I do here. I'll pause. So there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can pause. Here's 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then here's 10, 11, and 12. So here we go. And we roll a 10. 0-2 pancakes D2 and gives Bukic a clean pocket. The throw is on target to Marconi, who jukes D8 and is taken down after a 12-yard gain. But wait, D8 is flagged for taunting after the hit. 15-yard penalty, putting the ball at the 49ers' 27-yard line. Holy cow. More 15-yard penalties against the 49ers. I love it. All right, so Bukic is going to hit Marconi for 12. So much fun. We have a penalty that will be called. So now we're going to go penalty on the 49ers, 15. And it's going to be no first down marker in play. And it's going to be piling on. We'll call it necessary roughness. No time because it's part of the previous play. And it's going to be 1st and 10. ChatGPT said 27. It says 29 for me. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not going to worry about it. 1st and 10 at the 29 now for the Bears. Already close enough to try to get back into this game. Take the lead or at least kick a field goal and get to within 1. So we'll go here. And we get a 1. So we're going with a very simple inside run. Come on, Florida. Win this game for me. All right, 66, 41. So 66 is going to be on the inside run. That's going to be Marconi. 41 is going to be an AS. So Marconi on the inside run. 34, we have another penalty. 2 yards, but a TE. 13, 29, and that is 12 players on the field on the defense, 5 yards. We'll take that. Do we have 12 players? No. I think we have 12 players on the field. I don't see it anywhere. I feel like it exists. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call delay a game because I think that's kind of the same thing. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm going to go with delay a game. Continue. And 15 seconds, and it's going to be 1st and 5 now for the Bears on the 49ers 24. We've had 14 accepted penalties in this game, and they're going to go with another inside run. 63, that's going to be Andy Livingston. And 32, that'll be CD. Yikes. So Livingston on the inside run. And is he an inside run guy? Yes, he is. 63. Oh no, a 34. That's a fumble number. That's an F22. But let's check it. 1 through 4, the fumble counts. And it does not count. So we will use the F22 to determine the result of the play. F22. 35. And that is a 4-yard run. It would have been recovered by the Bears anyway. 4-yard run for Marconi. And that'll make it, I believe, 2nd and 1. All right, 2nd and 1 at the 20. And let's go short pass heavy here. And we're going to get a short pass. Oh, we're looking for Johnny Morris. He's an A. 34 in your defense is an AG. So we're looking for Bukic to Johnny Morris. Oh my, a 22. A 22 is a 5, and that is 15 yards and out of bounds. And that's going to make 1st and goal at the 5. And Rudy Bukic is playing so well. 17 to 25, 294. Just playing so well in this game. All right. 1st and goal. Let's just go standard. We have a 9. That'll be an outside run. All right, 22. It's going to be Gale Sayers. 24's BS. All right, Sayers. A 14. It's a 35. 1 yard and another penalty comes down. TE. 42. And that's going to be encroachment on the defense. That's half the distance. That'll be a 3-yard penalty. Somebody jumped. And that'll make it 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Let's go big. We will get an inside run. And it's going to be Gale Sayers. 41 is AS. So Gale Sayers against an AS. 13. 13 is 19. And that is, he's going to get 1. He's going to get halfway there. He's going to get 1. And we are going to pound this football. For 2nd goal at the 1. Same thing. Big. Go big. 16. We have an outside run. $34. And that is not Sayers. That's Arnett. And you see now, I think he's an outside run guy. What do I do here? Oh, right here. Outside run right there. Yeah, I think he's an outside run guy. Yeah. So 34. 41 on your defense is AS. So Arnett now taking the pitch. 63. Oh, no. We have an F13, another fumble number. So Let's check it. 1 through 4, the fumble counts. It's a 4. The fumble will count. And we have F13. Let's check it and see what happens. Again, if he gets 1 yard before he fumbles, that's a touchdown. So F13 or F12. What was it? 34. What did I roll? I think I rolled a 4. No, I rolled a 63. Yeah, 33. And that's F13. This is a huge, huge play right here. The fumble will count. Let's roll it. 16. And it is 6 yards, D6. That will be a touchdown. He will get in the end zone before he fumbles it, and the Bears will take the lead back. And oh my goodness, we are back and forth, 23-21. Let's kick the extra point with Leclerc. 55, that'll be good. That's a 5. And it is now 24-21 Bears. 10.5 to go, and this game is far from over. Let's kick it off. 53, Leclerc. And that's a 13. And I had that earlier. That is 56.09. So 56 for Leclerc, 09. 09 is going to be Kermit Alexander. Taking the ball at the 9. 44. And Alexander, he is going to return it for 28 yards. And San Francisco is going to start at their own 37. Good return. All right. It's up to John Brody now. Go short pass heavy. And it's going to be a short pass. And Florida takes the lead. All right. (24-43). So 43 is Dave Parks. He's an A on short passes. He's an A asterisk. It's going to be an A. I don't care what I rolled. 24 is a BS. We'll make it an AS. So Brody looking for Dave Parks. Oh, 12 is a 22, and it's incomplete. Tried to throw it to the other team there, and Dave Parks got in there and knocked it down. All right. 2nd and 10. Let's go standard. 4. That'll be an inside run. 62. 42. 42 is John David Crow. 62 is AS. So John David Crow. Oh, a 33. That's a 15. And he'll get 16 yards on the run. That'll be a first down. Move those electronic sensor sticks. They're going to cross the 50, get to the Bears 47. We're going to go with the short pass. All right. 31. 31 is going to be Ken Willard. Oh, no, wait. 11. Sorry. 11 is going to be Bernie Casey. He's an A. 31 is a CS. Make it a BS. And we're going to go Brody to Bernie Casey. 66-2. That is 42 yards. Brody hits Bernie Casey. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 5. And holy cow. Just like that, the 49ers are back down, looking to get back into the end zone. All right, let's go short pass heavy here, and all I have is a short pass. So 44, 61. 61 is going to be Dave Messer. I don't think I've said his name today. Dave Messer. There he is. He's an EB2. C1. Went to Fresno State. Same birthday as my buddy Sean. 44 on your defense, though. That's an AD. Messer's a C, so we'll make it a BD. And we will go Brody to Messer. 46 this time. 16 is going to be incomplete. So Brody to Messer. 15. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd goal at the 5. All right, had to take a quick break there to shut the house up, close all the curtains, and take a drink. I haven't had a drink back here the whole time I've been playing this thing. Holy cow. All right, mouth was getting dry. Here we go. Second and goal at the 5 now for the 49ers. 8:45 to go. So again, this game is not over by any stretch here. The way we've been going back and forth. Let's go short. I'm going to go short pass again. And we're going to go 34 for the Bears. That's an AG. 31 is going to be Willard again. He's a B, so we'll keep it at AG. And we're going to go Brody to Willard, the fullback. 53. That's a 10. And that is good for 10 yards. Oh, no. I'm on the wrong board. I'm on the wrong board. I know it's going to be complete. It's just a matter of how much. What were we? AG, I think? AG first quarter. That's going to be complete for 4 yards and get us to the 1 yard line. So Brody hits Willard for 4. And it's going to be third and goal at the 1. Let's go big. Bring in those running backs that are 4s. 12. 12 is an inside run. $45. 51. 51 is going to be John David Crow. 45 is a BS. So Crow is just going to try to push the pile. Here we go. A 56. That's a 25. It's no gain. And I really want to go for it here for a couple reasons. I don't want overtime. But man, fourth and goal from the 1. Let's roll it. 1 through 10, I go for it. Oh, it's a 10. We're going for it. All right, we're going to call the same play. We're going big. And it is, it's going to be a short pass. Oh, no. Brody. Brody's going to do a little play action. And it's going to be a short pass to John David Crow, who's a B. 26 is a BS, so everything's pretty much straight up here. So Brody. A 43. It's a 29. He gets sacked. And he's going to lose 9. And I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but I don't care. It was fun. I've been playing for a long time today. All right, let's go. Who got the sack? 31. Of course it's Dick Butkus. Of course. That's how that play should go. First and 10 Bears at their own 10. Oh, my. What a turn of events. So many turns of events in this game. All right, let's go standard. And we get an 18. So, again, get the turnover on downs, go deep. We got a medium pass. I mean, they had 2 plays to get 1 yard. Can't blame me, people. Blame the dice. 43. So 43 is going to be Arnett. Oh, no, 43 in the pass. I'm sorry. That's going to be Gale Sayers. He's a B. 41's an AS, so we'll stay at AS. And we're going to look for Bukic to Sayers. A 42. That'll be complete to Gale Sayers for 14. So Bukic is having a great game with the one interception being a problem. But other than that, he is having a great game. First and 10 at the 24. He's over 300 yards now. First and 10 at the 24 now. And another medium pass. All right. 24. 16 is AS. 24 is Ditka. We're staying at AS. So we're going Bukic to Ditka. 21. It's an 18. It's incomplete. Bukic to Ditka. All right. Second and 10 now on the 24. 49ers defense trying to hold them. And they're going to go with an inside run. I knew this would be a fun game. I've been looking forward to it for a couple of days since I decided it was the next one I was playing. Oh, 66. That's going to be a BG. 43 is going to be Arnett. He's an outside run, guys. So let's flip it. BG, Arnett, a 64. That's an 11. And he'll get 2 yards. Make it 3rd and 8. All right, 6:15 to go here. Running out of time for San Francisco. Let's go short pass heavy. Need to stop him here. That'll be a short pass. $36, 43. 43 is not a good defense. It's a BG. 36 is going to be Ronnie Bull, who's a C. So we'll make it a CG. We're going to go Bukic looking for Bull. Bukic has made so many good throws in this game. 53. I think he just made another. Oh, 15. 15 is going to be complete, but it's only for 5 yards. It's going to be short. So Bukic to Bull for 5. And it's going to be short. We're going to bring out the punter. And the 49ers are going to get another chance. It's going to be Bobby Joe Green. 13 for Green is a 6. And that is a 48-yard punt taken by D10. 48. Bobby Joe. Taken at the 21-yard line by Kermit Alexander. A 42. It's a 20. And Alexander is going to get 9 yards on the return. Starting out San Francisco, 1st and 10 at the 30. It's 5.5 to go. We're going to start out with a short pass heavy. 15 is going to be a short pass. 21. 15, that's going to be Bernie Casey. He's an A. 15's an AD. So Bukic to Casey. 66! Oh my God, it's 34 yards. Pass Brody. Not Bukic, Brody. 66 is a 2 for him though too. And it's going to be Brody to Bernie Casey for 34 yards. And it's going to be 1st and 10 on the Bears, 36. As Brody, 19 of 31, 287. Playing well too. Let's see. Standard. 15, sticking with that short pass. 12. It's a CG. 56 is Bob Poole, so it's going to stay CG. And we're going Brody to Poole. 52. Oh no, 24, and it's intercepted. W59 for Brody. His 2nd of the day. Brody just makes a mistake. Team. 10 yards. So 10-yard pass. So Brody to Poole. 10. Intercepted. Who got it for the Bears? The 26-yard line. Intercepted by, who else? Dick Butkus. The man. Making plays. Where's he at? Oh, wrong team. Butkus. There was a comedian, he said that once said he's got every male genitalia in his name and a little kiss at the end. I don't remember what comedian it was, but it made me laugh. Where's he? There he is. And he's got an R column. Him and that mustache run. 14. Oh, it's a 35, and we're going to have a penalty. And it went, 30 yards, but we have a TK. The penalty's on the return. 61. 19. That is it just says personal foul, offense. What does that mean? It just says personal foul. What is this, basketball? Offense, 15 yards from the possession. Well, I think we're going to decline that because I don't know if we're supposed to add that on to the return. It does say 15 from the line of scrimmage. I've never seen personal foul. Oh, yeah, I have. I don't know. Again, I've been playing a lot, guys. Bear with me here. Personal foul is common in the NFL. I don't know why. It escaped my head here. So what was? I want to see what it says in the book. If I didn't type anything up when I redid everything here. So where's my penalties? Right. Oh, they're there. Okay, personal foul offense, 15 from line or possession. Well, I'm going to decline it because I want the 30-yard return. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, so Bears take over. 1st and 10 on the 44 of San Francisco. Dick Butkus, he's defensive player of the week. Come on, people. All right, 1st and 10. Let's go standard. And we have an outside run for the Bears. The Bears. 23. 33. 33 in the defense. They're ready for it. It's a BG. 23 is Gale Sayers, though. He's good. So it's a BG for Gale Sayers. 21. Well, that's not going to be much. That's a 24. And that is going to be stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. All right. So no gain for Gale Sayers. '49ers have all their timeouts left. In fact, they're going to use one there. Use one on a positive play. Maybe they can stop them 3 and out. And we'll go standard again. And it's going to be an outside run again. All right, 35. 35s aren't. Oh, no, that is Sayers. So Gale Sayers again. 35 on your defense. That is CS. So Sayers on the pitch. 25, 16. He's going to get 10 yards and a 1st down. So Gale Sayers looking to put this thing away. 1st and 10 now on the 49ers 34. We're going to go short pass. All right, Florida. 3 points. I got Florida minus 2.5 and the over 150 for the total. 159.5 for the total. Right now it's looking good, but it's going to be close. All right, so we're going to go short pass. 46. 46 is going to be Mr. Gale Sayers. He's a B. 53 is BS. That's what we'll do. We're going to go Bukic to Sayers. A 43. Yikes. That's a 31, and we have an incompletion but a penalty. Let's check that TH. Oh, 11. That'll be on the defense. That's pass interference. And we were on short pass, so I think I roll 1 die. And it is a 5-yard penalty, but it's an automatic 1st down. So we'll go type of penalty, pass interference. And that's going to be on the 49ers. 5 yards, automatic 1st down. I thought I just picked this. Pass interference. Boom, boom, boom. 15 seconds. And it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Bears on the 29. Standard. 3:45 to go. It's getting uglier. Oh, they're going to go medium pass. All right. 14. That'll be Johnny Morris. He's an A. 31's a CS. We'll make it a BS. So we're going to go Bukic to Morris. 42. 42 is a 9. And that is complete. 8 yards, pushed out of bounds. So Bukic hits Morris for 8. And that will stop the clock. What are we down to? 3.5 to go. 2nd and 2. Let's go big here. And we're going to get an inside run. All right, 56, 46. So 56 on the inside run is going to be Andy Livingston, I presume. And he is he's a fullback. He's an inside guy. That's good. 46 is an AS. So Livingston on the inside run. Oh, another 63, another 34. He fumbles again. F23. Let's test it, though. Let's test it. The fumble will not count. So we use F23 to determine the result of the play. 14. And he's going to lose 2 yards. on the run for Livingston, and the offense would have recovered it anyway. But he will lose 2 yards. And we will go, 30 seconds. It's going to be 3rd and 4 on the 23. And we'll go short pass heavy. And it is a medium pass, which I do have. $55-35. It's a CS. And it's Andy Livingston as our receiver. A CS. So Bukic to Livingston. 14-35. We have an incomplete pass, but we have a penalty. Let's check it. 34. Oh no, that's on the offense. That's going to be holding. Man, that's going to make it third. That's going to make it 4th and 4. That's a 40-yard field goal. I think you got to take the penalty here and move them back and then hope you stop them because you don't want to go down by 6. Oh man, I think that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take the penalty. So it's going to be holding on the offense because you want them to not kick a field goal, and a 50-yarder is harder than a 40-yarder, even in 1965. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 14. We'll go medium pass heavy. I've already made one bad decision for San Francisco. I hope I just didn't make another one. And it's a 2, so we're going to go short pass, and we're back here now. No, we're back here now. Yeah. All right, 41. And that's John Arnett. I don't think he's had a target today. He's a C. 61 on your defense is BS. Make it CS. And we're going to go Bukic to Arnett. A 16. That's a 20, and that is incomplete. And they're going to now you got a decision. Do you punt this? I mean, if you kick a field goal, man, there's so many decisions I have to make in this game. Thank God it's not real life. 2.5 to go. 50-yard field goal puts you up 7-6. But if you miss, I suppose if you miss, they don't have to go very far to get a tying field goal. I got to go for a field goal here. No, I'm going to punt. No, let's let the dice decide. Then it's all off me. It's on the dice. 1-10 field goal. It's a field goal. Woof. Man, those dice making bad decisions. All right, so it's going to be a 50-yard field goal try for Roger Leclerc to try to put them up by 6. So we are at the 33. All right, here we go. A 55. That's a 5, and it's no good. It would have been good from 31 yards, but not 33. And San Francisco gets another chance. Just short. 2:15 to go. Need to get into field goal range. 2 timeouts left. We'll go short pass heavy. That'll be a short pass. 65 on your defense is AS. 55 is going to be John David Crow, and he's a B. So we're going to stay at AS. And we're going to go Brody to John David Crow. 25. 7 is going to be complete for 16 yards. And they're going to call timeout. So it's going to be 2-minute warning, but it's really not going to be because we're going to add 15 seconds. They got 1 left. And it's 1st and 10. They cross the 50 and get to the Bears 44 in just 1 play. Short pass heavy. 19. That's a medium pass. $42. 34. 34 is going to be Ken Willard. He's a C on medium pass. 42 is a CS. We're going to stay at CS. So we're going to go Brody to Willard. A 56. It's a 17. That'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10. And that was the 2-minute warning. So this is going to take us to 145. And that was to Willard. Yeah. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. 1 timeout left. And we got my hurry up to go also, if I need it. 4 is going to be a short pass. 34. 33. So 33, back to Ken Willard. He's a B this time on short passes. And 34 is not good. It's an AG. So we're going to go Brody looking for Ken Willard. A 12. Oh, no, it's a 22, but it's incomplete. So Brody to Willard is incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd down. Right now it's a 61-yard field goal. It probably isn't good. So we will go short pass heavy. We will get a medium pass. $63. 15. 15 is going to be Bernie Casey. He's an A. And 63 is a BG. Make that an AG. All right. This is the defense you want to pass against. Brody to Bernie Casey. 42. That's going to be complete. And that's going to be 17 yards. Brody hits Casey for 17. And they'll call that final timeout. A minute to go. So they are in field goal range to where at least I can roll it and try to kick it. Let's see. 1st and 10 on the 27. Let's go short pass heavy. And we're going to get a short pass. 24. And it's going to be Bernie Casey again. 24 is a BS. Make it an AS. And let's see. So here we go. Brody to Casey. 31. It's complete. And this is 13 more yards. And they are going to spike the ball. So here's what I do. We're going to do this. We're going to go Bernie Casey. It's going to be 13 yards. And instead of 30 seconds, I'm going to call it 15. What? Oh. What did I miss? Oh, this. I'm going to call it 15. And then they're going to spike the ball. So we're going to waste a play. So Brody spikes, and it's going to be no time off the clock. And that's going to make it 2nd and 10 with a minute to go. That's how I handle my little hurry up that I like to do. All right. 2nd and 10. Let's go short pass heavy. It's a 5. So that's a short pass, and now we're down inside. We're at the 14 here. We're going to go for the end zone a couple times. So we'll go 10 to 20, short pass. And let's see, okay. Short pass, 44, 43. So 43 is Dave Parks. He's an A. I mean, he's an A asterisk. 44 is an AD, so we're an A anyway. So Brody looking for Parks. 41. That's an 18, and that is incomplete. Brody looking for Parks. That makes it 3rd down and 10. And we're going to go short pass heavy again, which is just a short pass. 22 on your defense is a BD. 53 is John David Crow, who's a B, so we'll stay at BD. Brody looking for John David Crow. 45, that's a 12. That's going to be complete. 5 yards. It's not going to be a 1st down, and they're going to have to pull the field goal team out there, and we might be going to overtime. And I've never done overtime with this Pro Football Helper. I don't know how it works. We have 15 seconds left. We're going to try a 26-yard field goal to tie the game on the last play of the fourth quarter. It's going to be Tommy Davis. Here's the kick. It's a 39, and it is good. And the 49ers tie the game. And my back hurts. All right. What do we do here? Let's see. I've never done this. All right. So end of OT1. Wait, final score. Wait. What happened? Wait, what happened? Do I not have like overtime selected? Oh my god, did I just kiss my sister? Is this a tie? What just happened? That was so exciting. Now, I'm not even sure what to do here because I want to play it in Pro Football Helper, but it looks like I can't. So that's going to be the end of the game. Boy, what a giant letdown. Hey, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching that I played this whole game and it ended in a tie. And I got to look at the settings now. I guess I just learned the hard way. In fact, let's do this. Let's update all stats. Let's just try something real quick here. So we're going to call it over with a tie. Close. And we're going to go save. So let's look at the stats. Let's do what I always do at the end of games. So we'll go... Wait, what's this? What's this? Overtime. Oh, wait, something's happening. Wait. Wait, what just happened? Because look, it says overtime, and I can say select team, but I updated the stats. We're going to see what happens. This is weird. Okay, select team to kick off in overtime. So let's roll. Give me white and black. Black are the Bears, and they have a tie. Okay, let's do it again. And the 49ers are going to win the toss. No, yeah, the 49ers win the toss. So select team to kick, and that'll be the Bears. I don't know what's going on here. Continue. Okay, and I believe it's first come. I don't know what's going on. It says OT2. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if there's a bug in the. Maybe I found like the first bug in this program, this great program. So I'm missing a die. I'm missing white. No, not white. Black. There we go. All right. So let's just see what happens. All right, we're going to play. So it's going to be a kickoff. So Chicago will kick off and give the ball right back to the 49ers. So it's going to be Leclerc, 24. And that's an 18. And that is going to be what is it? I'm going to use 1 to 4 here as my column. So it's a touchback. All right, so Leclerc kicks it 75 yards. So we have a clock up there. That's good. So 1st and 10. 49ers with the ball now. They have 3 timeouts, which it should be 2, I thought. But that's okay. 73-68. What is that? 140. I need like 15 points. It's not going to happen. All right, so 49ers with the ball. Let's just go standard. And we'll go 9. 9 is going to be an outside run. I don't know what's going to happen here, guys. I really don't. This whole thing, like, it could screw up all my stats for 1965. I have no idea. But let's just see. All right, so we go outside run. 56, 31. So 31 is going to be Ken Willard, and 56 is an AS. All right, so I'm going to use quarter 1 through 1 and 4. 24 for Willard. It's a 24. And he is going to gain 2. All right, so 2nd and 8 now for the Niners. And we're going to go with another inside. We're going to go inside run this time. Okay, come on now. Let's see what happens. This is kind of exciting. It's an experiment for the rest of you who use this and maybe have never played overtime before. 16, that's going to be back to Willard. 44 is a BS. We are in sudden death. 11, that's a K column for Willard. 51 is a 15, and Willard's going to get 14 yards on this, and it's going to be 1st down. I really thought that was going to be a touchdown. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 36 for the 49ers. We'll go short pass heavy. Something different. 18, it's going to be a medium pass. All right, 46, 54. 54 is John David Crow. He's a C on medium passes. 46 an AS, make it a BS. So we're going to go Brody to John David Crow. Oh my, it's an 11. That's a 2. And my God, that is a 64-yard touchdown to win the game. John Brody. Holy cow. Brody hits John David Crow 64 yards, and the game is over. Maybe. I guess we'll see what happens. So 15, continue, touchdown. And now it's over. Oh man, it's going to want to, this, okay. So wait, does that mean that these stats aren't going to be updated? Oh man. I might have to do it manually. I think I'm going to do it manually. There are only like 3 or 4 plays. I can go in and add those up manually. So let's just see what happens here. Close. Okay, it's not going to be in the box score. Let's go to the box score. Oh my God, what an ending. By the way, what an ending. Holy cow, the 49ers get 3 points at the end of the game and then throw a long touchdown. Let's look at the box score. Look at this, back and forth. San Francisco, Chicago, San Francisco, Chicago, Chicago, San Francisco, Chicago, San Francisco, San Francisco. Or no scoring in the first overtime. That must be a bug. And then 64-yard pass to John David Crow. Holy cow. Yeah, see, look. Let's go down to here. Like John David Crow. Let's go down here before I look at the stats. So John David Crow. Oh, his touchdown might be in there. Yeah. You know what? It's in the box score, but maybe they didn't update. So let's look at some stuff here. Gale Sayers, 18 for 95 for a touchdown. I really wanted John Arnett to be good. 7 for 6, and he got a touchdown. Bukic, 20 for 30, 321, 1-1. Not bad. Johnny Morris, 8 for 147. Yeah, he's a big one. That's a good one. Going down farther, Dick Butkus had 2 interceptions for minus 26. I'm puzzled by that. Did I do something wrong there? He also had a quarterback sack. Let's see. Now let's go down to here. You got John David Crow, 8 for 43. Ken Willard, 9 for 45. John Brody, though. 24, 41, 402, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Bernie Casey, 7 for 159. And John David Crow, 4 for 131 and 2. Holy cow. All right, 3 sacks, 1 interception. And that's it, guys. That's the entire game. I haven't done that in so long. I'm going to take a look at the stats tomorrow. I'm not even going to do it today. I'm going to come back with another game tomorrow, but I'm only going to play like a quarter or a half. That's it. My feet are killing me and my back's killing me. But that was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you made it all the way to the end to see the wackiness with the Pro Football Helper and the overtime. I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe for the fun that we just had, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.